I never thought I'd be the kind of person who could lose everything to scammers. But looking back, I realized just how easy it is when you're desperate for a break and you trust the wrong people. My story starts with the house. It wasn't just a property, it was the only home I'd ever felt was truly mine. I had spent years saving up, fighting to qualify for the mortgage, cutting corners on every little expense so I could finally stop renting and step into something permanent. When I got the keys, I felt like I had crossed the finish line of a marathon. For the first year, things went smoothly. But then the bills started stacking higher than my income could handle. Repairs came up, medical expenses hit me, and I began looking for financial help. That's when the scammers found me. They advertised themselves as a mortgage relief company that worked with homeowners to reduce payments, stop foreclosures, and negotiate directly with the banks. Their website looked professional, with fake reviews, official-looking seals, and even what looked like government-approved certifications. I contacted them, and they were quick to respond. They said they'd help me apply for a mortgage modification program. But first, I had to stop paying my bank and pay them instead. "Trust us," the man on the phone said. "We'll take care of your lender for you. If you keep paying the bank, they'll just keep charging you. Pay us, and we'll negotiate for a fraction of what you owe." It sounded official. It sounded like my lifeline. For months, I sent my mortgage payments to them. Each time I worried, they reassured me. They sent me fake updates, saying negotiations were progressing. I even received documents with my bank's logo, stamped and signed, saying my case was under review. But one morning, I got a letter taped to my door. It was a foreclosure notice. My bank had never received a single payment. The scammers had taken it all. Panic doesn't even describe the feeling I had. I called the so-called mortgage company, and the number was suddenly disconnected. Their website vanished. Their emails bounced back. In a matter of hours, I realized everything I had trusted was fake. I rushed to my bank, thinking maybe it was a mistake. But no, the payments had never reached them. They showed me the official record, month after month, missed payments, piling up until my loan was marked in default. I tried to explain, begged them to understand that I had been scammed. But the bank didn't care. As far as they were concerned, the money was gone and I was months behind. The foreclosure process had already started. For the next weeks, I lived in constant fear. Every knock on the door felt like the sheriff coming to evict me. I spent every night searching online for ways to stop it, only to find forums filled with others who had gone through the same scam. They called it a foreclosure rescue scam. And like me, they had lost everything. I tried hiring a lawyer, but with no money left, I couldn't keep the case alive. I watched as strangers came to view my home at foreclosure auctions. People walked through the house I had worked so hard for, commenting on the walls, the floors, the yard, as if it was just another listing. And then came the day. The sheriff posted the final notice. I had 30 days to leave. Packing my things was like packing up a lifetime of dreams into cardboard boxes. I cried when I removed the photos from the walls. Every room echoed with emptiness, mocking me. When I finally left, I didn't just lose a house. I lost stability, trust, and a piece of myself. I ended up moving into a friend's spare room, ashamed, broken, and feeling like I had failed. But as time passed, I realized I couldn't stay silent. Scammers win when their victims keep quiet, too ashamed to speak. That's why I'm sharing this story. Because if it happened to me, it can happen to anyone. Here's what I learned. Scammers prey on desperation. If someone says stop paying your lender, pay us instead, it's a red flag. Always check directly with your bank. If there's a real government program, your lender will know about it. Fake documents are everywhere. Just because a paper has a logo and stamp doesn't make it real. Never pay fees up front. Real mortgage help programs don't ask for that. I can't get my house back, but maybe I can stop someone else from losing theirs. If you ever face financial struggles, please don't trust strangers who promise miracles. Reach out to your bank, a HUD-approved housing counselor, or a legal aid office. The scammers look professional, but behind the mask, they are thieves stealing your future. I lost my house to scammers, but I refuse to lose my voice. If you found this story eye-opening, please share it with someone who might be at risk. The more people know, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. And if you've ever experienced something similar, share your story in the comments. You never know who you might help. This is Mitchell Mitnick, where we expose scammers their lies, so you can stay safe.